Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Yes. So, if you weren't here last time, the entire area here we had built out to take all of our heavy oil. We're going to be turning it all into fuel, which is going to be 30 fuel generators, fully overclocked, because otherwise it'd be much more. Was it? Yeah, it'd be much more because they're all overclocked. So, yeah, and so all the heavy oil that's going to be coming from the plastic and rubber factory is going to be used right here. So, yep, looks good there. Here, we also need to make a canisters factory so we can actually package fuel. But at least we can get the for the moment, at least we can get the heavy oil here. Via train, getting it dropped off and burned, I should say, being turned into fuel and then burned from there. So we decided in this spot, rather than to do like a platform or anything like that, we're actually deciding to do a tiered build. So basically, you're going to have your heavy oil come in here, which is going to be going into these refineries here, which is going to turn it into fuel. So we're using the residual fuel recipe. And then that heavy oil, or that fuel, is then going to go up to this level. Did I fix this? I did. Okay. Which is then going to go up to the 30 generators that are going to be up on this level. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool, interesting style of build. I did build it out to where there's going to be a 1 meter foundation completely surrounding all the generators. So hopefully that should work. Let's see. So I'm trying to decide if I should have, I think I should just have fuel generators kind of facing one way. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today, though. First things first, let's do this. So if you haven't seen this trick before, I pulled off this trick a few times, but I've been trying to tell people that, you know, one of the things you want to do that will make your builds look better is to try and run a cleaner power line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out this painted beam here. It doesn't matter which beam you use. Any one of the beams will be fine. Just as long as you can put wall connectors on it. You can even use walls if you like. Those are fine too. So we're going to put this painted beam about 21 meters or so. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to pull a beam to where I want it. That's a little high, down one, there we go. That's about where I want it. You could go lower as well. That also works. You could also put it down here if you like. It doesn't really matter. Just wherever you like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this beam. Yeah, that's where I want it. I'm going to pull the beam to there where it's touching the building. And then from there, I'm going to then pull out the beam all the way. Which is then going to pull the beam to there. And since I don't like little seams between my beams, you know, I like to, I don't know, something about teams. I was trying to make some rhymes there. It didn't really work, but that's okay. I'm just going to pull that beam over here, though. But yeah, I overlap it one. As long as it's the same color, it's not going to glitch or anything like that, so you don't have to worry. And the cool thing is about the fuel generation here is there is no byproduct, so which is pretty nice. Just gonna keep pulling that beam over until I get to this point. I'm just gonna go to right there. Perfect. And I'm gonna paint the beam to match the machines, so I get this traffic yellow that I've been using, because it's making fuel, you know. It kind of matches the fuel, in my opinion. That this one kind of matches the fuel, so not too bad. Okay, now that I got all that set up, I'm just going to remove these. These don't matter. And then what I'm going to do, I might, how do I want to do this? Do we want to put a couple of switches in here? I think we do. Let's go to power. Let's go power switch. can I get it right underneath the beam, or like close? So the beam is here, so let's go here. I think that'll work. So something like that. Then we're going to throw a couple Mark II poles, like this, and then like this, like that. So let's see, let's call it fuel generation A. Control C. Don't forget to hit enter to apply the changes. Control B. Change that to B. Hit enter to apply the changes. There we go. Okay. So the reason I use the power poles is just because it looks much better than those little connectors there. And then just... It's actually easier if you go from the switch. There, and then it just looks much better in my opinion. And then if you want to put a little garnish on it, I guess you could say, what you can do is you can take some modern railing. Let's put it, yeah, we'll put it directly behind it. Give it a little room. And then I'm gonna take, actually I might do some railing here. Do this. Hit the H key to lock it in. 1, 2. That'll work. Hit the H key to lock it in. 1, 2. That'll work. Same thing here. H key. 1, 2. And then H key. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna go this. Should be able to, yeah. Like, should be able to put her against the rails there. The only reason I put the rails down first and not just use like one of the catwalks or something is because they don't have there's no catwalk end piece, and the railings are at different heights when they're on the actual catwalk versus when they're placed first. They're just at different heights. I don't know. Don't ask me why, but it's just the way it is. Yeah, you just add a little little garnish there. We'll put some paint those yellow. Yeah, those look. There we go. That works there. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some power. Let's grab some Mark II. I always like the Mark II wall connectors because they got the bolts. That's always my favorite. Plus, they're not super expensive if you've got Ethereum being uploaded to the dimensional storage. I love the dimensional storage though. Like it is hard to get used to, but man, the dimensional storage is really good. You know what? I'm gonna put a third one in here, and the reason I'm gonna put a third one is because I want to connect. This is gonna be our actual power input. So power like this. Okay. And then we're gonna take this one and go like this. And then when I pull from here, it's going to give me Mark II. Then I'm going to... Whoops. If it's really close, you might have trouble placing it. You might have to hit the H key and then nudge it over. So we want that, and then that. And you can see I'm actually connecting to the machines as well. So I'll put it there, and then I'll click on it, and then I'll move my cursor down, and that snaps it to the machine. Which always looks rather nice. I love this is one of my favorites, definitely my go-to dealing with for frames. Oops. Because you don't see the connection there, and you're not running a bunch of poles, so it always looks good. Keep going down. No! I moved over for some reason. I do that sometimes. And the other reason I use the Mark II as well with this, especially this thing, is because you're going to end up using all 4 connections, or you're going to end up using 3 out of the 4 connections. So, I mean, if you ever need to connect to it for any other reason, you're running out of connection points. Yep, then we'll do the other side. Okay, and once you've got all that connected, let's see. I think I'm going to power off of this one, maybe? Actually, not sure. Yeah, let's grab a power connector here. It's right to there. That's not where we need it. Actually, we need it roughly here. And of course, we could build a whole structure for that, but I think this will be fine. I do want that to be Mark II, though. Oh. Yep, that'll bring our power, and then when I switch this power on, bam, you can see all those turn yellow. I'm gonna flop it back off. How about this one? Turn that one on. Yep, that one works. Let's test. Bam. Okay, so now that those are powered and ready, we could probably get our heavy oil pipes connected up to here. So how many heavy oil pipes are we going to need? That's going to be the question. 150, 300, 150, 4. So 4 together will do that. Is this a... yeah, it's 2. There we go. And we're going to connect everything below, so our logistics floor is going to be kind of below, so let's go ahead and do our usual, which is put this... you know, I'm gonna give this one a little more room for the pipe. Actually, yeah, well, should I? No, this is fine. But yeah, we're just going to do that, and then, because we're dealing with heavy oil, going to be that, nose, and there we go. So now we just got to do that all the way down, and then we'll make our way underneath. Okay, so now that I've got those all in place, let's go underneath here and see what we can do. So I put in this foundation as well to give the structure a little more support. But I will be putting... I don't know if I'll be putting legs in here. I might... I don't know what I might do with this. This one will definitely be a platform, I think, though. But yeah, like I said, a lot of this is going to be underneath here, so... yeah. Let's see. So I'm going to put my pipes here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then we're going to connect between these. Okay, so we've got to make our way left. We're gonna try and I don't know. We're gonna try and stay away from the fuel for a little while. I don't know where the fuel's gonna come in. I think these oil pipes probably need to stay on this side of things until they get to the very end. But then again, how are we gonna get our pipes, our fuel pipes? How the fuel pipes gonna run? Are they gonna run this way? Yeah, how many fuel pipes are we gonna need? That could get real crazy real fast as well. Yeah, that is a question for the ages. I'll say that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of crazy underneath here, but let's see here. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, how many pipes do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pipes. Okay, we got 5 pipes, 5 train stations. That should work. I don't know what's going on with that. Why was that there? Okay, so since we're going to be using that, we'll just want to connect all the stations like this. Connect them up. So now all the stations are connected to the thing there. Which, that works. What I might do is I might do this. Have it circulate. Yeah, since the ports aren't two-way on the train stations. So yeah. And that'll just keep that stuff circulating. And I figured out what that freaking noise was that was coming from my phone. I have this decoration out on my porch that's got like this little visual sensor, and it's a skull, and it you know does little Halloween quips at you when you walk up to it, because it senses it's got the little motion sensor, little cheap motion sensor, right? Well, it's been windy today, and it knocked the motion sensor off of the railing, and now the motion sensor is just hanging there wildly. It was swinging around, and every time it detects motion, because it swings by one of my railing supports, it sets it off. I'm just like, I just kept hearing this. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? What did people just screaming out random things about Halloween? And I completely forgot that was just there, and I looked in the camera, and it's just like swinging around. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I'm not going to fix it, though, because it's going to be knocked right off again. That's alright. Okay, so yeah, I think with these ones, we're going to put these ones down below as well. I thought somebody was like near my house with like a radio talking about Halloween, because it's one of those cheaper things, so, I don't have a lot of it. It's an old Halloween decoration, but yeah, it's a cheap skull. Kind of rubbery, cheap skull in it. And, the sound speaker is not all that great quality in begin with. So. It is funny though. Completely forgot about that. It's because it has been up there for a week now. Something like that. There it goes again. Talking about, I can't quite hear exactly what it's saying about Halloween, but it's saying something. I forgot to paint those 4 holes. Yeah. Let's change this. I am sad to see that the color bug still exists, though. If you get too many custom colors, you scroll on down the list, and all of a sudden it'll start. You'll click a color, and it'll select the color above it. I suppose it's not a super pressing issue, but I was hoping with 1.0 that a lot of the bugs would get fixed. A lot of the ones that we come across like daily with this game. A lot of the major bugs got fixed, sure, but there's some of them that's just like, why didn't they fix that? Did they just run out of time? And then they're talking about update 1.1, and it's just like, oh yeah. And I don't know what they're trying to do with that, but they did say 1.1 was going to be the last free update or something like that. Like it's going to be one of the it's going to be one of the last free updates anyway. And so they're talking about DLC and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, I get it. If DLC does come out, you know damn well I'm going to be finding any freaking way, even my poor self. I'll find any freaking way to somehow pay for it. I love this game too much, man. There's no game that I love more than Satisfactory. And of course my hours in this game do reflect that. Freaking 2,600 hours. Which is still pretty small time. Still pretty small time compared to some people that play this game. Some people play this game and they've got 5,000-6,000 hours in it or more. Pretty crazy. But I definitely say though I'm a Satisfactory fanatic, I guess. I don't know what it is about this game, but I love it way too much. And it's it's brought me a lot of joy, and it's brought me a lot of friends and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy about all that. Okay. Yeah, I think what I might do is I might bring all of the oil pipes down. Wait, are we going towards the middle here or the middle? Oh, oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bring, get all my my heavy oil pipes and get all my fuel pipes kind of fixed and finished so that we can move on. Now, I'm gonna go turn that damn thing off because now it's going off all the time. And anyway, let me get them pipes worked out, and then we'll move on to getting the fuel pumped up to where the generators are. Okay, so I've got part of the piping hooked up. Now I want to actually want to set up some train networks. How many computers do I have? 55. Okay, that's not bad. All right, we'll work with it. So we're going to be putting down some of those whatchamacallums. the signals. There we go. Jeez, man, my brain is kind of dead at the moment. As every day, it's every day, every day. That's right. Okay. So, yep, block signal there, of course. Block signal there, of course. And then block signal here, of course. And then we're going to do path signals because this is going to be an intersection. There's going to be a couple of them. So there's going to be this one. With this one. And then there's going to be an intersection. Oh wait, no. This is just that's fine. This is just a normal. Okay. That's right. There's only yeah. Okay. But that'll be our intersection, so they can get back onto the area. And then let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. Yeah, we'll leave the rest of it here. But we're going to do some block signals up here because this is an intersection. So intersection, intersection, and come on, intersection. Okay. That should have. Well, I guess it doesn't matter yet, because I gotta put in my block signals. There we go. Oops, that's going the wrong way. There we go. Had conflicting entry types on that one. Okay. There's our intersection. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta bring a 10-car train down here. From the... I'm gonna use the oil train as a marker. Now that we have all that set up, where we know where signals are going to go, we're going to hop in this oil train right here, which is a 10-car train, because I like to set mine up for 10-car trains, because I do have some 10-car trains, but most of them are 5-car, which is just fine. You don't need a million block signals really anyway, so we want to go that way. Ah, weird. The doors close before the cars are all the way out. I might just hold those open. I'm not sure. But, yeah. So, first things first, we're going to go ahead and get out of the intersection here. Just keep going, roughly there. We'll put a block signal. So, right at the start of our bridge here. Yeah, block signal. And you want to put them on both sides at the same point. Yeah, the train doesn't really fit in there, or just fits. But I think that's okay for this specific section. It's like I can't really move the signal. Can't really move the signal in. If I could put it in the middle here, I probably would, but the rail's already set, so we're not gonna mess with it. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Okay. Go further. Might be doing this entire area. Yeah, let's do this entire bridge as one big blocked section. Close enough. Oh, I'm out of computers. Hold on, I gotta make some more. Production special. I think I can make computers, can't I? No, I can't. Oh, no, I can. Okay. I need circuit boards. 4 circuit boards per computer. Let's see. We do have the stuff to make circuit boards. So if I make... Let me make 100 computers. I think that'll probably get us there. Alrighty then. Whoops. 1 second. I think it just opened something. Oops. Okay. No, we're good. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna return the oil train now. It's going dark. But yeah, I got all the signals placed now, and still got quite a bit of computers as well, which is pretty nice. Alrighty. So we'll just park this, and then we're going to set up the oil train to start delivering, which is pretty nice. Just park that right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, coming over here. So yeah, I made my 100 computers, by the way. Let's see, I've got them in here. I made 100 computers, and now I'm down to whatever. So let's go ahead and this is the heavy. Just this train. Heavy oil train, and I'm gonna put a 1 after this, because I would assume there's probably gonna be more than one. Alright, then we're going to edit our timetable, and we're going to do fuel plant heavy oil, and then we're going to do RNP, which is rubber and plastic, factory, no. Oops, no, that's the wrong one. I just realized that. Heavy oil export, that's what it is, okay. And we're going to save changes, and we're going to turn on self-driving. And this train's going to start delivering us some heavy oil already, which is going to be nice. So we're just going to ride along with the train here. Should be good. Yep, a little 5-car train delivering some heavy oil. I didn't set those stations up to offload, which is going to be interesting. Right, yep, let's reserve the intersection and around the bend. And it's going to reserve the intersection, which it's already done. And then around the bend. Dropping off our heavy oil. I forgot to put stations in between here. Or signals, sorry. Yeah, I forgot to put signals in between here. I'll do that. Okay, I didn't set these to unload, so it's not going to unload anything. Got it. Okay. And then once this is done, it's just going to take off. Get some more heavy oil. Yep. Bye. At least it's delivering heavy oil now. And we need to set, oops, we need to set all of these to unload. 3, 4, and 5. And off that train goes, bye! Okay, and then that's going to pump our heavy oil into here. So now I just got to get all the oil pipes hooked up, because I've got it all sectioned out with each one of these, so we just got to get it over there. I think I want to run the oil pipes along this wall here, whether that be down below or up above, doesn't really matter. And then once we get to this section, then we'll go up and over, and then we'll be on this side of it to then go to each pipe and connect to it. The reason I put them on this side of it, because it just makes things a little bit easier, because there's more room. There is room here. It just makes it a little easier for us. So I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. So let's get that going over, and then yeah, it should work. Alrighty, now that we've got that all in place, now we need to do our fuel lines. So all of our heavy oil comes out of the wall, goes to, you know, different spots. It really doesn't matter to me, personally, which way they go, but all the pipes then go up to here, and then they go up this area, and then through there, and they go all the way across, and individually connect to each set, which looks pretty good. So now I need to figure out how many I can combine with fuel lines. Yeah, we need to figure out how many we can combine with the fuel lines. So each one of these produces 100 fuel. How many do we have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying not to get to that. I'm trying not to push the limit to the 600. But I do know that we need to pool it into a... we're going to have to do some kind of storage tank system or something to kind of pool everything into, get it all connected into one storage system. And then we can then hook it up here to the generators that'll be up here. Alright. So I'm thinking about, we could connect all, or we could connect 4, but we can do more than 4, can't we? We can do 5, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4 pipes. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Finally unloading. Oh yeah, we can turn these on, by the way. So these are actually unloading. Probably only a little bit, though. Okay. Yeah, we can turn these on and start actually building the fuel. Yeah, you see how we're starting to hit our, starting to get closer and closer to this. So yeah, our capacity right now, or our production, is only 9,700. So yeah, we'll be almost doubling the amount of power we have right now. Almost doubling it. Okay, why isn't this one running? What's wrong with you? Said that one wasn't running. Yeah, the two middle ones I believe are not overclocked. Yeah, because we needed an 80 in there, so 1600, and then yeah. Okay, why aren't these running? Oh, they're full of fuel already. Oh, that was quick. They're yellow. Why are they yellow? What are they out of? Oh no, they're just full. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay. So now that we got that, we need to get these pipes all the way down to that end, and then we'll have the pipes go up into a storage system on the next level underneath. Yeah, I think we're gonna have we'll have a full logistics floor underneath here. Well, that's gonna be very hard to do. How tall are they're 4 meter foundations, right? The big tanks. We might be connecting them just directly. Because how many lines are we going to have? 3? We might be doing 6. Because do we have 18 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. And 6, 12, 18. Yeah. Okay, no, we're going to do 3 pipes then. If we do 3 pipes of fuel, we got 3 pipes worth of, because we got 3 lanes, or 3 lines of generators. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Production, let's go power. Power, fuel generator. Yeah, I have this set up to where it's going to be like this. Make sure that's in the middle. It's not. Let's get it centered. Yeah, because I want a one foundation border all the way around this. So that's that. And that is centered. Okay. And then we just place them in a line like this, and they're going to be 10 of them per line. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Alrighty then, so now that I've got the generators in place and I've got them hooked up to these pipes right here, this one had to be a little bit shorter because this is a 4 meter versus a 2. Plus this is our wall right here, so yeah, just had to be one of those. But yeah, we got all the pipe connections in place. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be using that copper node ever. It's fine. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And each one of these takes 50. So 51, 52, 53, or 50 times 10 is only 500. There's only 10 generators. Interesting. Okay, I have to, got some water challenges here. I think that's where I wanted that. I hope. Yeah, that's where I wanted that. Okay. Looks correct. Okay, cool. Yeah, since we got some water challenges here. It's like jumping over all the... And that's why I'm like doing this as a platform. So that I can just put the pipes on the ceiling and call it a day. Rather than building a whole huge logistics system. Well, yeah, we're going to have all the pipes come in here, and then they're going to connect via that. So it's like, please connect. Alright, so we have to go up. Gonna be very interesting. To there. Oop, this one didn't get one for some reason. Could have swore it did. Oop. Not quite in the right spot. Right there. There we go. We're definitely gonna have to put pumps on these. I ran out of I ran out of jetpack. Alright. Okay, and then I'm just gonna paint these. Luckily I only have to do this twice over, or twice more over. Something like that. Should be alright, just as long as I don't miss. Okay. Like, just as long as I don't miss, it'll be alright. Like that. Yeah, and then we just gotta get our other 2 lines of generators hooked up. I'm gonna get rid of that too. But get that all hooked up there. Alrighty. So I've got most of the pipelines all hooked up and stuff. We've got some pumps here. Got the fuel lines hooked up. Obviously, we got the 3 fuel lines. Got power. Actually moved most of the power lines down here to the wall. And then we just take it along the wall instead. Goes through the foundation, out the other side. Hits these 3 pumps. I've got some stairs going here. I'm going to do that to this other side too. As well. I might be moving this power line again for like the 3rd time. We'll see. I probably am now. Yeah, let's get the rest of these hooked up. So all I gotta do really is do this, to like that. There goes 1. There's 2. And this one's going to go all the way down here. Two. There's 3. That should be all the fuel lines hooked up. And painted. Very nice. These pumps should be working over time. Let's see, what's their head lift? Pretty good, actually. Oops. Yeah, head lift's actually pretty good, and they're flowing at 600, so that's going to turn on all these, and then it's going to start pumping the fuel to all of these generators, which is going to be very nice. Yeah, I'm going to move this power over to here instead. Let's get ready to make the switch. So that's right here. And then, oh yeah, we got to make our way over here. That. Oh. Just keep it over the pipe. Should be able. Yep, still got power. Cool. Yeah, it's just because I need to run the stairs and stuff, and I need to make sure that those stairs are clear for the most part. Which they're not going to be for this. I'm going to have to move the fuel pipes too. Dang it. Stairs are right in the way, man. Okay. At least all the power is over. I guess it depends on how many stairs I'm going to need. So I've been removing this. Well, if it's the same one... Okay, foundations. I've actually been using the stairs. The stairs are pretty nice. Then we do an upside down 4 meter. I mean, to be honest, we can just bury it. Yeah, you know, I might just bury the pipelines and then have them. Yeah, that actually works out perfectly because it's right there, and then these come out right there. Yeah, I'm all right with that. And then remove this one. It needs to be a 4 meter. Foundations 4 meter. Hold on. Oof. That's a bit of an issue. But it looks like it will be moving a pipeline over. Hold on. If I was to do this, well, yeah. Let's disconnect that pipeline. And disconnect it from there. He really doesn't need to... Actually, we could do it like this. Yeah, it's like you're not going to see it, so... Yeah, I'm alright with that. Yeah, that actually works out pretty nicely. It's like, yeah, you're not going to see it anyway. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then we got our stairs, and then I've been doing railing as well. The railing is actually not bad. The railing could do with being up higher, in my opinion. Because the railing's a bit low. Like, if it was on the tip of the stairs and it actually... I don't know. It's a bit low on it, to be honest, but that's alright. Give me this. Give me this. Hey. So then you use this as, like, stairs to go up and over. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. So that works there. And now that we got the fuel lines hooked up, all we got to do is get power hooked up to these. So I'm trying to think what would be the best way to do power line. We could do my blueprint that I usually do, or we could do what we've done in the past, which is basically put this up like this. Just put that right in the middle. I think that's right in the middle. Yeah, that's right in the middle. And then hook up, like hook this up directly, because it's going to be right in the middle, right? Say you'd hook this up to that. Of course, you can also like move this over like this. Kind of move it in. That'll also work too. Or we can do what I've done in the past, which is a blueprint. I actually haven't built that blueprint on here before. Yeah, let's do it. Where can we put this? That'll work. Okay. I gotta get the distance between the generators here. Let me get that all measured out real quick. Alright, so the way I decided to do this blueprint is to have, we're going to have one single A-frame, which is going to be like this, and that'll be over the generator. And then that way our walkway is pretty much clear. But yeah, the power, basically this is like just a piece. But the power, this is where you connect up to the generator here, and then you got this piece here, and then that goes through this pole right here. But yeah, you got this main beam up here, which is 24 meters, and then you've got this cross beam here, which is only 6. I put these ones on there because it just looks nicer when it's like this, which is, you know, it's alright. And then you got the 2 cross beams here to kind of look like it's connected as well, and then you've got this single beam up here to kind of connect all together. And then yeah, you've got this whole thing, and this is right directly smack dab in the middle. So yeah, basically when we put these side by side, we'll be able to get that all done. So let me go ahead and save the blueprint. This is going to be blueprint. I don't know, generator power connectors. That'll work. Select icon. Let's do the beam. Yeah, painted beam. There we go. And then save blueprint. Oh, we didn't set a directory. Hold on. Structure probably. Apply changes. Okay, and then exit out of that. Let's save the blueprint again. Okay. So now when I put down this blueprint, I gotta get rid of this. I was doing the measurements between the generator so that I knew exactly where to put that, which is fine. It just makes things a little bit faster too. So blueprints, take our power generator blueprint. Yeah, it can only be this way. It's asymmetrical. I forgot. Forgot it was asymmetrical. It's alright. Okay, so we got that connected there. So that lines perfectly up with the generator, and this should line up perfectly with that. So, and then that should line up perfectly with. Yep, right there. That's exactly where I want it. All right. Cool. And then we're going to change this over to blueprint mode. Now, before I continue, why is that being weird? Did it only do the blueprint? Weird, huh? I don't think I've ever seen it do that before with a blueprint. Yeah, we might be doing this. Yeah, we might be doing this not in blueprint mode. I've never seen it do that before. or it just leaves out a huge section of beam. Like, what the heck, man? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, that's alright. Put it into blueprint mode, but we won't. Yeah, we'll just have to put it in manually. So, but I'm doing this right here, and then we put that down, and then we go to F and we just delete. No, don't delete that one, but we will delete this. Yeah, there we go. So now you got a whole huge section there. Blueprints, this. Yeah, unfortunately we can't. Yeah. And we can't do this either, not enough anyway. Nope. We tried. Oops. Yeah, I wonder why he did that. Very strange. That's right. So like that, and then we just place these all the way along. As long as we're staying in line with everything. The cool thing is once we hook up all this stuff and get it running, it's gonna we're going to be able to undo that other power station and then use that oil to fuel the plastic and rubber plant, which is going to be nice. Okay. So now that we've got those connected, what we need to do is we need to connect between these. Because you can't connect between blueprints like that, it doesn't work that way. Which is, I understand. So we're just going to connect this like that. I think they said they were working on something where you could, like a smart system where you could like connect blueprints at some point, but I don't remember it. But then, even though we're not going to be powering anything, we can hook up these, and the generators will just run. By the way, if you can't hear the generators all that well, it's just because I have the sound on them turned down. At normal volume, they are incredibly loud. It's just the way it is. Okay, cool. So we got all that connected, and then we'll get that connected up to our power shortly. But first I got to do that to all these other generators before we move on. Okay, I know we're going over time here, but yeah, I'd like to get this finished. I got all the generators. Oh, this one's not getting any fuel. Why is that? Yeah, 50 times 10 is 500, right? Yeah, 50 times 10 is 500. So why is this one not getting the fuel? We're literally producing more fuel than we need. Yeah, 100 times 6, that's 600. It's 600 per line. Oh wait, no it's not. Is it 500 per line? Hold on, why are these yellow? Oh, are we out of oil? No. What the heck? Oh, there's no place to land. Ah. No. Let me on top of the pipe. pipe's going. That pipe's going. That pipe's going. That pipe is not flowing very well. Why? Why is this one bouncing? This is the second from the end. This one's bouncing too. I got pumps directly on the other side of that, so it shouldn't be a flow issue. I had to move these stairs because of those pipes. They're gonna be in the way. Ah! Looks like I'm swimming. Yeah, this one's flow rate really sucks. Why? Is it because it's sharing? Is it because it's sharing with everything? Like... Well, that one's empty. That one's nearly empty. Are we literally sucking down the fuel faster than we can get it delivered? I mean, that could be. At least we're delivering heavy oil again, or heavy oil, so that we can start producing plastic and rubber at a steady rate. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, or why those are turning off and on. Or actually, I kind of know now, because it's connected. I might not be able to connect all the stations together like that. I don't know. If the system's full, it should be fine. Yeah, that train's leaving with mostly empty oil. Yep. Yeah, I just thought about it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that's doing 600, this center section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wait, 1, 2, 3. That one's only doing 100, 200, 300, 480. Because these are each doing 40. Alright, so in order to balance that out, I need to drop these down to where they're using, or to where they're producing less than 100, right? Because we need 6 machines to produce 500. 500 divided by 6, that's 83.3. So if we have it produce an 84, yeah, have it produce an 84. 84 times, oops. Yeah, because we're not bringing in that much heavy oil. So 84 times 6 is 504, okay. So Control C, and we need to paste that with all of these. There we go. Alright, so each one of these is going to be producing 124, or sorry, 504 each pipe. Because we only need to be able to produce it, and then that'll balance out between all 3 lines there. Let's go clear this and get rid of this blueprinter. Okay. Clear blueprint. Or clear blueprinter. Erase blueprinter. Alright, cool. Very nice. Okay. So that works there. That should hopefully have all those running. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. It might take a few times to get this. Because if we're hold on, if we're using 126 times 18, that's 2260, and we're producing 2,500, so we're actually producing more heavy oil than we know what to do with. We're going to be producing a little bit more fuel because we need a packager, which I might put here. A single packager will work for this entire system, and then we also need to put it. We also need to put a sink somewhere too. Yeah, because we gotta bring the package stuff through here and into there. Now, of course, that's going to be next time, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're actually starting to balance out a little bit more now. Not all the machines are running out all at once, but hey, at least it'll start filling it up. Yeah, because this one's completely empty again. All of it's being drawn through the system here. I imagine once the system's full, it'll be fine. It might take a few rounds of heavy oil to get it going, but I might be turning off generators until the system gets backed up fully. Because then, yeah, that's what we might be doing, is turning off some of these generators. But yeah, we'll if you haven't seen the power, check this out as well. Just with this here, well, if it was steady, we'd be producing 18,000. If it was steady, like I said. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So next time we'll finish up this factory, get it all balanced out. Hopefully, get all the problems, the balancing problems fixed. Get the packager, because we need canisters down here. That way we can start packaging fuel and then sending that fuel out, which will be nice. I think what I'll do is I'll overclock one of these a little bit more just to get a full running packager and constructor. Or, sorry, a full running packager, and then that'll be that. Because all we need is one, really. I mean, the amount of fuel we use right now, it's not that much, so just as long as we don't go over that 2,500 limit as far as heavy oil coming in. But yeah, we'll do that next time. But like I said, for now, that is going to be it. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.